Hey, well, thank you for coming by on such a short notice. Tonight I need you to just listen and stick with me. I know we've only known each other for a few months now, but I feel like we've connected instantly. I mean, you're so easy to talk to. I feel like I can share literally anything with you. I trust you. And I feel honored that you opened up about so much of your personal life and shared a lot with me as well. And all this just to say, tonight I'm nervous and unsure on how to approach this subject, but I want to get this off my chest. So, recently I've been struggling. I need to talk to you about pronouns. This is a tough one for me. Well, it does something to me. So I experienced it for the first time now, being called by different pronouns. It started off as a game. And it did, something to me. I mean, it's exciting, it feels fulfilling, and most of all, it makes me sad. Does that make sense? I'm not sure how to explain it. It wasn't supposed to be like that. It was supposed to be just a fun experiment, a one-off, maybe something I'd enjoy experimenting with every once in a while. No, don't worry. I'm not going to cry. You know me, I'm not the emotional type. That's why I've been trying to figure this out on my own. Trying to find words to express it, and just find a solution to this mess. It hit me like a brick wall, and I'm feeling disorientated now. And keeping those thoughts inside my head doesn't help. I needed to let them out, and since I trust you more than I cared to admit before, I felt you would be the least judgmental and most understanding person in the world. I don't need you to solve anything for me, I just need you to be there and listen. And there's no need to calm me down or pity me, because nothing bad happened. I'm struggling with processing my feelings and putting a label on them, which in and of itself is ridiculous, since I was always the one to go against labels, and I'd preach about breaking the mold and stereotypes and just living your truth, and now look at me. You know how I'm always there to support you, and how I tell you how much you matter and how much I love you, because you're valuable, you're unique, and I will most definitely cut anyone who crosses you, and you know I mean it. I accept every aspect of your being, because I can tell what a wonderful person you are. And we don't need intimacy for me to tell you how much I love you. We're beyond that. And I'll never stop telling you that. I'm there for you, not just the good times, but to talk about everything, go through everything, and manage whatever life throws your way. I'm invested, and I will not leave your side. And all that being said, tonight I need you to be there for me. I think I need to hear this from you. It's not that you don't tell me. I know you love and support me. I know, okay. But this is a new thing, a new chapter in my life. And I'm simply overwhelmed at the moment. I'm just completely disorientated, and you know how much I dislike that. I cannot deal with uncertainty or with emotionally charged topics, and right now I'm dealing with both. Wait, have I not yet told you what this is about? I thought I did. I'm sorry. I thought I did. I'm going through a gender identity crisis, I guess. Okay, let me backtrack for a second. A few weeks ago, I went out with Sarah again. You know, the cutie from accounting. Well, we've been seeing each other for a few months now, even though it's really going slow, because we're both so busy, so kind of only going out weekly and trying to spend the weekends together whenever we can. But we like and we cherish our freedoms, and we value the time we do spend with each other, so that's not the issue. But our friendship turned into, well, more. We started dating, and you know, we've been having a grand time. And lately we got a bit more into, well, the kinkier side of things, you know. So, short story long, turns out she really loves to be submissive. I'm not gonna go into great detail. Let's just say we experimented, and she wanted me to submit her. And I liked the idea of giving into my tomboy side. And just to make the role play as immersive as possible, she addressed me by male pronouns and referred to me as her master. Now, ignoring the kinky side of it all, it was incredibly satisfying being a man, in a way. Having my way with her as a man. I noticed my voice change. I noticed how I moved differently, and just overall it felt like coming home. Oh, for fuck's sake, don't look at me like that. I think I know what to tell you. It's not like I can make sense of it. Like, I'm confused. Not in a bad way. I just think I hit a wall in my head right now, and I try to make sense of it. Do you know me? You know I don't like to make a fuss about, well, anything. I make it a point to only communicate important issues after finding a solution. But you see, this one, I can't get my head around. I can't make heads or tails of this whole interaction, and me being my typical self, I thought I could reason it out behind closed doors. Well, fuck me sideways if that didn't lead to a lot more confusion. I haven't had a good night's rest in weeks. No, stop. I'm not saying that to get you worried. That's nonsense. What good would that do? I just recently noticed how weird it is to be referred to by female pronouns. There. I said it. I didn't ken. I'm just speaking from my heart now. And I know that there's, like, trans people who do not experience body dysmorphia. I just never thought about applying this label to me. And whatever beliefs I hold, I notice that somehow they still don't apply to me. Do you know what I'm saying? I don't see myself like that. I mean, I'm very confident and I know my worth. I stand by my looks, I accept my flaws, and I'm okay. Yet, something cracked inside me. And now I'm trying to repair it. And I seem to find more and more cracks. Am I even making sense? I feel like this is too abstract. All this rambling just to say that I wish I was a guy. And also, I just don't know what I do want. Should be really obvious, wouldn't you think? I reckon it should be. Like, I'm conflicted. I don't know where to go from here. For now, I'd just like to start afresh and try a new identity. Isn't that mad, though? I am obviously not suffering. So why do I feel the need to change something this fundamental? I mean, I might be all tough and fierce and assertive, but this thing is getting to me. It's doing something to me. You know, it wasn't just a sexy roleplay. I wish that was all that happened. Me trying out a new kink and just enjoying it. But it shook me to my core. And I want more of it. I feel like something broke loose. Like I had buried something deep inside me and just randomly stumbled across it. I was not interested in maleness at all. I shied away from it. Even though most of my closest friends are male, like cis or other. But I always ever just admired them and shut any thoughts about being like them out. Because I'm not. I was obviously born into a very female body. And I was socialized as a female. I never fit the mold, but seriously, how many people really do? So I always reasoned my way out of those intruding thoughts. I could always shut them up quickly. And now I'm here, putting my heart out to you, well, being angry and confused, because I kind of have that uncertainty. Okay, enough rambling. Cheers for listening, and I'm all ears now. Do tell me what you think. Don't hold back just because you want to protect my feelings. I promise to not take it the wrong way. Please just don't leave me alone with those thoughts. Just talk to me.